And we are off. All right. Well, if you're watching from the beginning or you're out there, there's nobody out there at the moment. We got a banger of a show. So when people show up, they will be pleasantly surprised for once. Uh, what up, Fort Sack Jack? All right, let's take a look at the postcards that sold. Okay, boom. Lake Arrowhead, map view, Linen, California, unposted, $4.95. Let them have it. You know, you know what they say about common postcards and like it's not worth listening. Blah blah blah. This is why you list everything. This is just Old Faithful Geyser, Linen postcard, common as fuck, right? Super common. Still sold $2. I'll take it. Cost me probably no more than 15 cents. And we've got the camping in the redwoods at Big Basin. Divided back. Look at them tents. Old school. Old school. Reminds me of the Parent Trap. Maybe these people should get out of their tents and start smacking some sticks together to scare away the mountain lions. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking old school Haley Mills, real deal, OG Parent Trap. Anyways, this card sold for $3.95. Go smack some sticks together. Going to the moon, or going to the moon, going to the Sun Highway. Seen from the East Tunnel. This is from I believe this just washed out. If it's where I think it is, with the floods, is this the same as Highway 2? Highway 2 washout. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's Highway 2. All right. I think that's probably killing the bandwidth on the AI. So we'll close that. No. All right. Connects at what glacier? I mean, whatever. All right. We tried. Anyways, sold for $4. Next, Empire State Building. Remember that guy on $1 Million Peddlers who said something about New York and none of the postcards, except for very few, are really worth listing? Well, hey, I got 446 for this very common view of the Empire State Building with these people from the 60s just walking along. Actually, probably 50s, maybe 40s. Yeah, I'm going to go 40s. This is early chrome. Next, Buenos Aires, Jardín Botánico. And I think that is, we'll just say it's Venus, Statue of Venus. That one sold for $5.95. Next, Albert Type. Can tell just by looking at it. That one is Santa Barbara, California, the John J. Mitchell residence. Love these Santa Barbara Albert Types. They sell all the time. This one sold for $9.86. What's not to love? Bird's eye view of, I'm going to say Staunton, like a Tauntaun in Empire Strikes Back, only it's Staunton. Showing Betsy Well and mountain in the distance, blah, blah, blah. It's a very, look at that. Look at that. Mildew dirt crud stuff. Somebody still gave me $4 for this dirty ass card. So dirty. All right, this card, I do not know where it is right now. So we're gonna have to do a little wild goose chase here later in the episode once everything else is done. But it sold for $5.36, so I hope I find it. Last but not least, nice Merry Christmas. Greetings to you on Christmas Day. Very simple, elegant. These ladies in dresses. She's like, "What are you doing up there?" She's like, "I'm straightening the E on the Merry Christmas." "But why? It looks fine." "Leave me alone, Brenda." "Just a little bit closer and I'll be under the mistletoe. And finally, my dreams with Suzanne will come true." "Brenda, you said that out loud." "Oh dear." That's right. One act plays based on postcards, brought to you by Jackass Retro. Good morning. 3:55. Them's the postcards. Let's get them shipped. Had a pretty banger sales day yesterday, and now that we got a few more people out there, we got all kinds of stuff in store for you today. One, we got our usual shipping. Two, we got a haul. I'm gonna keep that on the DL for the moment. But pretty good, and a connection that I think will be ongoing. So that was pretty cool. We'll go over that here when we get there. So stick around. All right. And all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. How many of these we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That ain't enough. Uh-oh. I think maybe my audio cable is showing up today, which means we'll finally be able to get tunes going on for these shows down here. Okay. Don't have a lot of time to dilly dally. All right. So, also, I think for anybody who may have seen it already on the channel, I lost the Little Drummer Boy game. And I don't know the version, but I think I can find out real quick. Here's what we're going to do. Did this not go up to YouTube? I swear to God, I uploaded it. Oh, it's set to private. All right, well, put it on public. Public. Why is this? Done. All right, well, it'll go live in 2 minutes. I wonder if I can just spin it. Okay, we're done. You won't be able to hear, but I will. It is the Harry Simone chorale, which is, I should have been able to recognize the version because it is one of the most famous. But rules is rules, yo. I'm out. Nine days to go. I do not have any stereo receivers at the moment, although that is definitely something I look out for. All right. We don't have time to dilly-dally, so let's get into it. That part's done. That was full-on dilly-dallying. Solda Burke, Creatures of Light and Darkness. It is a sci-fi book. It was in that bunch of stuff we listed over the past couple of months. Listed this back in October. If anybody else needs me to add their name to the board, y'all need to speak up. This sold for $7 plus shipping. Yeah, I'm like, you've seen the show. I'm like fucking eBay MacGyver, yo. Like shipping MacGyver. Some of the things that I have shipped over the years live on YouTube blow your freaking mind. If you haven't seen it, you can go back. I've shipped a freaking stripper pole, a 1970s plastic terrarium, a number of freaking giant paintings, a mid-century modern Danish club chair, so many things. All right, next up, PlayStation 2 paperwork. That's what we'll call it. This sold for $8. This came out of that PlayStation that I ended up listing for parts and repair. I paid $5 for the whole PlayStation. So just the paperwork here. I shouldn't have cut it in that direction. I got like 700 out of it. That was like I want to say 3 years ago. Sold a belt buckle. It says, "Kiss my bass." Get it? Get it? You get it? Kiss my bass. It's funny. Sold a matchbook. This is the middle of, what is it? Middle Ocean Club is what it is. The Mid Ocean Club. This bad boy sold for $8. I had 2 of them. This is the second one that sold. Sold the Oz books, Ozma. Lot of 7 of them sold for $22. Like that. Like that. And we're going to get just a little more. Admittedly, that's a little tapey, but that's okay. sold a DVD, The Lion in Winter, starring Peter O'Toole and Katharine Hepburn. Sold for $2. But hey, that's definitely going to be less or more than I paid for it. Probably got it for free, to be honest, or just in a big pile of stuff. Sold this book, Mushroom Madness. Let's see, June 2025. Not sure. Probably paid like a quarter for it or got it for free somewhere. It's a cookbook, not like reefer madness kind of thing. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Mushroom Madness sold for $14.95. Next up, sold this here vintage shaving brush. Excellent condition. Bakelite handle. This has been in the store for a while, like 5 years. Sold for $20.62. That is pretty dope. And what we're going to do is just put it in this here bag. And then wrap it in that there cardboard. And then put that there cardboard in this here bag. maybe one of the reasons why it didn't sell so earlier is I had it in there at 12 freaking ounces when it's a 4-ounce ship. All right, I'm gonna run this stuff next up upstairs now, just because it's gonna make the rest of this easier, and I'm gonna have to make 2 trips anyways, so I might as well make things easier first. We'll get to that later. Be right back. This is the skill shearing tool that I bought at the thrift shop down the street. It was $5 or less. I don't remember. But this sold for $40 plus shipping. And how did I see? It's going to be 2 pounds. Can I get it in? I bet you I can get it. I can get it in a flat rate envelope, which I'm sure I can. It's actually going to save 20 cents on the shipping and get to the customer much faster. Although they do kind of have the perfect box. They're going to fit in there. I guess we'll find out. Nope. We tried. All right, this is going to end up being a game of inches. That's what she said. How much is it padded? $11.20, 60 cents more, which that may end up being, that's our backup plan, basically. But I think it's a power tool, right? They're meant to take a beat. Do you know what version? If you don't, that's okay. It was a classic version. Was it the one that's like, let me, hold on. Well, is it the one in this video? Let me know if it's this video. There's several old school versions. Next up, TI 99 home computer. Logo 2 sold for $28.45. I think this is just going to, Glendale Heights, which means I don't give a fuck how much it weighs. That's it. So you also went out on the Harry. We might have been listening to the same stupid thing. It's the Harry Simone Chorale. Mystery solved. You won't get that on those other YouTube reseller channels. No, no, no. Oh, so close. I want it. It does not want me. Oh, we can. Yep. All right, we got this. We got this. We know what we're doing. We can do a little box resizey. Listen, I know you all laughed at me when I said I'm going to learn to get really good at freehanding my box resizing, and I heard the critics. They all were like, "You're never going to get better. That's a waste of time." And now, what do you know? A couple years later, I've gotten so much better. I rarely use a straight edge, and it mostly works out okay. Now, will the box end up being the right size for you to use? Well, that's a whole nother question. But I think we're going to get there. Okay. I've done better. But it was never going to be perfect. How we looking? Pretty good. eBay international shipping program. So there's only so much I need to worry about, considering it's only going to Glendale Heights, less than 2 hours away from here. It's going to be cheaper Ground Advantage. 5 pounds. $12, $14, $4. Yep. 5 cents cheaper to go Ground Advantage. All right. Let's get this big one out of the way. This is Overwatch Collector's Edition for Windows. Sold for $103.74 plus shipping. I bought this at a garage sale this last year for $25. Then listed it, moved it across the country. Listed it in June. We're just gonna go like that. Like that. Great, use some scraps. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Looking good. £15. Hey, nailed that. I'm gonna be off on my sizing though, I think. I can find my stupid measuring stick. Let's go. $13, 16. Pretty close. Cubics wise, I think it's exactly what I had put in. It's just slightly off. I had 12, 12, 18. It ended up being 13, 13, 16. Oh, nice. This is also going eBay international shipping program, which is awesome because that means it's just going up to Glendale Heights. I'm not even going to even worry about insurance. Because it sold for $103. Why am I going to pay? All it's got to do is get to Glendale Heights. All right, we got one left to go. And it's a record. Christmas Organs, which is not the name of a Christmas themed porn. Although it could be. Sold for $10.16. I got a nice note from the customer on this one. Some sentimental memories of this particular record with her brother. It was very sweet. I'm gonna have to stop by the old Dollar General. Do I have 2 strips of 12 inches? What do we got? Yeah, we'll make that work. Cool. Perfect. That. Hey. 8 o'clock, and we made it. Except for a couple of things. We got a couple of wrap-ups to do here. Waiting for that guy to pay. Sold a postcard while we were here. There we go. Santa Fe Station and Eating House. Albert type looks like. It is not marked anywhere as Albert type, but it's the same. Oh, it's Fred Harvey. My bad. My bad. I didn't say Fred Harvey in the card for some reason. Maybe because I didn't notice. But it's still sold for $725. Okay, this is for when I get back. Chat be quiet today. All right. Be right back. I do need to check on one thing real quick. So we've got some sleuthing to do. Here's the card we're looking for. It is Nebraska. So before I go start thumbing through a bunch of stuff, we can narrow our search. First of all, this would be under here. Nope, wouldn't be there. Could be there. Could be here. Be one of those two. All right, then we go like that. And then we're gonna custom label organize. Other way. All right, V16 is where a lot of these should be. All right, so they're in. All right, V16. The problem is that it's not where they are. Missouri, Maryland, Washington. Okay, got a bunch of Newport, New Jersey. All right, I have an idea. Okay, that idea did not pan out. All right. So we're going to start at the front. This is the last resort, honestly. These are all Nevada. Or Nevada. Okay, that is Maine. So I'll just let you guys know my way. This is not the only way of getting through large amounts of postcards for something that you're looking for. Is I try to focus on the most obvious visual elements. These are all real photos, so these aren't going to be it. For me, in this one, this is obviously this big white bar at the bottom, and white border is the most obvious visual element. So I can speed through and just look through anything that's got that big white bar at the bottom. Something sold. So that's kind of what I'm doing. We're in New York now. Most of these are going to be generally by state. Shit blowing up. Oh, Nebraska. Found them. All right. Yep, there it is. Where was this? V12, and it should have been V16. How did that happen? All right, well, at least we can get that shipped out now and move on to our fun stuff. All right, let me run this upstairs, and then we can jump into Haul Show. Yeah, I just sold. I'm waiting for him to pay on his other one, but 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm waiting payment on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 programs. So it's like $250 in sales just to one customer for these. So no more shipments for now. I have 4 SCCA programs going out that are paid, but he's got 4 more to pay for. And I just sent him an invoice basically waiving shipping on all the rest of his the ones that he hasn't paid for yet, because what he's already paid is going to cover it. I'm just going to get everything into a medium flat rate and ship it that way. Maybe large flat rate, not sure yet. Okay, let me run this upstairs. I'll be right back, and we'll get into hauling and listing. All right. So story time first, I guess, right? Might as well. About a week ago, responded to a Facebook marketplace post. Guy who says he's looking for somebody who can buy all of the records and DVDs that come out of the storage units that he buys. So I respond. A couple of days ago, we go back and forth a little bit. Yesterday, we agreed on some prices. And it's going to be an ongoing relationship. I filled my car. I paid $175. And what I have here is maybe a third of it. Maybe a third of it. And I got probably about 50, 60 records. Some of it absolute garbage, some of it okay. You know the guy? That's funny. Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, he is on Whatnot as well. But yeah. So basically there's VHS, there's records, there's DVDs, and I think this is going to be a fairly regular thing, which is awesome. So we're going to go through what we got and get some stuff listed, because I want that money back as quickly as I can get it. And I guess we're going to be starting with some VHS. All right. Well, all right. I mean, oh, it's missing its top thing. We might be able to fix that. All right, we're going to have to go with one pile broken, salvageable, possibly, pile of sealed, which will get listed immediately, and then other. Like, this is just a blank cassette. Hey, I definitely need a donate pile. And I think we probably, like, in the interest of due diligence, I think probably maybe pick up a VCR and try to find some found media stuff at some point. So, yeah. So let's do a pile for, like, the found media pile, which is stuff that is not going to get listed immediately. Space Jam. It's unfortunately clamshell. Oh, this is pirated. And when I say pirated, I mean dubbed. You know, like old school. The way, before we called it pirating, we just called it dubbing. Bad Boys Congo Devil in the Blue Dress. Save the clamshells though, because you can clean those up and sell those in a lot. Final Destination 2, The Mummy. Shaft. Warriors of Virtue. I can't say that I've ever seen that. Cats Don't Dance. That's the Warner Brothers ripoff of. Oh, there we go. Horror. Lake Placid. That's worth looking up. Tybo. That's one of those things you can't sell, I'm pretty sure. These are all pirated CDs. This is going to be as well. Yeah. Dubbed. Bartok the Magnificent. Never even heard of it. Albino Alligator. Dubbed. Tina's Tape. Shawshank Redemption on VHS. That's probably going to be a donate. Radio, starring Cuba Gooding Jr. Men in Black 2. The Players Court. We'll look that up. The Chamber. Blockbuster. That's going to be anything Blockbuster I'll look up. Spy Next Door. Just more. These are like broadcasts of like sermons, I think is what those are. We'll throw those in with DVDs and stuff later. Ooh, Charlotte's Web. Then we got more of that. Sealed Face Off. This might be porn. The Page Master with Macaulay Culkin. I just watched a what is it? The Macaulay Culkin answers the internet's questions thing that, like, is it GQ or Vogue does? Okay, more pirated stuff. Charlie Sheen and Cadence. We'll look that up. I'm just out of curiosity. I doubt it's going to be worth anything. Knock Around Guys. Never heard of it. Blowout with John Travolta and Nancy Allen. That might be good. Another Tybo. Another Tybo. Nick Cannon in Drumline. Scorpion King starring The Rock, one of the worst things you've ever seen in the world. Pauly Shore in the Army now. Snuffed Out. And Snoop Dogg in Bones. That might be good. I don't think that has made it to VHS, or to DVD rather. Some of these old photos. More photos. Changing Lanes, starring Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson. Hey, Buster. Interesting. It's got the anti-piracy thing on this, but there's no title or anything. There's no other label. Weird. Sling Blade, and Demolition Man. We've got Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Hoodlum and Motives. Some of these are Hollywood videos, some are Blockbuster. So I'm pretty sure Jennifer Lopez and Angel Eyes. Martin Lawrence and Love and Hate. Revenge the Nerds. The Temptations. 8 Mile. Minority Report. Look up 8 Mile. Fifth Element, Autumn in New York. Kangaroo Jack. I'm going to look that up. That's one of those, and Small Soldiers. And the Denzel Washington Manchurian Candidate. Got a sealed Medieval Times DVD. That's interesting. Chocolat. No idea what that is. But it's You got Antonio Banderas, Once Upon a Time in Mexico. This is the this is Desperado is the name of the movie, not Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Oh no, this is the sequel to Once Upon a Time, or to this is the third in the trilogy that started with El Mariachi. Universal Soldier, Jean-Claude Van Damme. All right, Phone Collector, Barbershop 2, DMX, and Cradle to Grave. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's worth. Setting aside. What's this? Love and Basketball, No Cases, Addams Family, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, but no covers. Okay. Dracula 2000. What's this? Oh, Method Man and Red Man, How High? I remember when that came out. Here's The Walking Dead, but not a zombie related thing. Rush Hour 2, no case. All right. I think I want to look up Page Master. The rest of those are just going to get lauded. Let me go grab some bins real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to start with the Lotted Up. then I'm going to do the Look It Up. Okay. All right, these are all DVDs. I'm going to skip those just for the moment. Yeah. Oh. All right. Oh, another whole big ass box. Soul Food, Unforgiven, X-Men, American History X, Hellboy, Winnie the Pooh, Clever Little Piglet, and Friendship. I'm going to look up those three. Those are going to get bought. Screw Loose, Mel Brooks. Never seen it, never heard of it. Not a Mel Brooks movie. Interesting. Never heard of that. Eddie Griffin and Foolish. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's going to be a lookup. Selena and Felix the Cat. Wonder Tunes. Interesting. All right. Well, bunch of lookups there. Video cleaning disc. Billy Elliot. That goes to the Found Media file, I think. Oh no, Class Act. Great movie. I, Robot. Biker Boys. One of my favorite freaking movies. Waterboy. One of the greatest pieces of sound effects ever is this is even recorded over. It says Gusto. He pulled the tab. He recorded over the Waterboy. Man's Best Friend. Popeye the Sailor. This is pirated VHS for sure. No idea. We're going to try to clean up those clamshell cases. Sell those. Here's Crimson Tide and The Net. Both going to be pirated, I'm sure. Yep. True Identity, Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, that's The Mangler. Muppet Babies. That actually might be okay. Fabulous Cartoon Funnies, 6 full hours. This just says Porky Pig on it. I think probably Joe's Apartment. Oh man, what a great weird movie. Light Years. That'll be a look up. Strange Days. Another weird one. Here you got a Star Wars. Look those up. I don't need to look up the Star Wars unless this is... This is not the pre-Lucas tampering. Meteor Man. That's another great weird movie. Spy Kids, Cheaper by the Dozen, A Rage in Harlem, Rat Race Special Edition. Rat Race, the absolutely terrible ripoff of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. We've talked about that on this channel. Dawn was given the homework to see the movie and still has not, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, the Star Wars box set. All right, what do we got here? More. Who knows? Diamond Entertainment Corporation. Probably porn. Daffy Duck, Scrap Happy. This is Three Stooges. I don't know. We'll some of this stuff is intriguing. We'll have to pick up a VCR. There's another one that says Porky Pig on it. Wow, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. We'll look that up. Friday and Love is Basketball, both without their covers. That's a lookup right there. And now we'll use this box for like found media. All right, we're getting somewhere. Is that all the VHS I brought out? Yes. Sweet, because I'm bored of it. Animated Adventures of Dick Tracy. Half a Loaf of Kung Fu. That's a lookup for sure. All right. Tybo, probably just going to get lauded. We'll throw that in there for now. All right. So the last bit of this is the stuff that's probably donate. And I'm going to save all the clamshells. Stallone Stone. I think that's going to go to Found Media. All right, so next I'm just going for low-hanging fruit of sealed DVDs. Stuff that I can just scan the barcode and and create a draft. So basically just only sealed stuff. I already have one of those listed. Oh, Big Fish. I like that movie. There's a good variety of stuff in here. I am not unhappy with this buy. There's a bunch of kids, Dora the Explorer, stuff that does really well in lots. Sex and the City, I probably have, well, there's 5 seasons right there. Okay, those aren't sealed. We'll get to those later. Those aren't sealed. Definitely got some good horror here. That is bootleg as fuck. I am 99% sure that is bootlegged. But whatever. That's all sealed. I'm not even looking at titles right now. I'm just pulling out sealed stuff. Sneakers! Not sealed, but definitely channel appropriate. Harry Potter, bunch of documentaries, which usually do good for me. What a weird combination of movies. 4 film favorites, family classics, Willy Wonka, Goonies, Space Jam, and Dennis the Menace. I feel like one of those kids is doing its own thing. There's some unusual titles in here. All right, so those are done. Friday the 13th. All right. Ugh. We're going to do this next bet standing up because my knees ain't going to take it. Right. Yeah, there's some interesting horror in here. Mirrors 2, last. I mean, this is all horror. Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D. Deluxe Edition. Cat's Eye Horror Cinema Collection. Skinwalkers, Day of the Dead, Creature, The Hills Have Eyes, Mean Girls, its own kind of horror movie. Oh, Sealed, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I remember the film. As I recall, kind of liked it. Chuds. Oh no, Critters. Critters 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've sold this DVD before. Bridesmaids unrated. Bridesmaids fantastic. Night of the Living Dead Reanimation. 11. It's all the Hellraiser movies. The first 11, anyways. Steve-O, Don't Try This at Home tour. That's funny. More horror. Rise of the Gargoyles. Feast 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I'm Trying to Break Your Heart, a film about Wilco and Sam Jones. I know that this is worth some good money. Ernest Trilogy, Goes to Camp, Scared Stupid, and Goes to Jail. All right, one more to go. I mean, one more day to go. Oh, this is already... These are all box sets, and none of them are sealed. So, now it's done. All right, cool. Now, I can start listing some stuff. Sometimes there was a couple in there. There's always mouse poop at the bottom of a box, I feel like. Good thing we come prepared for that kind of thing. If I can find my remedy to it. Dude, did they come through and buy those? Yes. All right, they paid for the remainder. Yesterday was really good. Who blowing me up? My phone is making sounds like I'm selling stuff. Oh, something got delivered. That's why. What got delivered? Oh my gosh. You guys. All right. I'll be right back. We're gonna take a little break, go on a little bit of a tangent. Do not worry, it will be okay. But I've been waiting for this moment for some time now. We got 2 packages today. First one in this $3 bubble mailer from the post office. We got our Light Bright fillers. We're not going to deal with that today. That will be probably tomorrow. What time we got? 9 o'clock. We're doing okay for an hour. Okay, so stewing, boiling, waiting for the right time. What's your rant? Which means so here's the deal. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Oh, my rant. Which rant? I have lots of rants. You want to hear my latest meme? You can hear me now, but that might change. We're gonna get to that in a minute. So I've talked a little bit on this channel, bringing back the R word, but specifically in relation only to Trump supporters, and not bringing it back, redefining it. I reconsidered. I think we can get the same job done with a whole new word or a combination of words. You see, the R word, if you say something else right, it sounds a lot like it, and it's actually specific. So rather than calling Trump supporters, the R word, I'm going to put it up on screen just so you can see it. Because Trump supporters are red-hatted. They're all a bunch of red hats. They're red-hatted. We already knew that, but we'll let them have their word. All right, let's go. Not be a bunch of red hats. And try to get this thing working. So I'm going to have to rely on chat here to help me know whether or not you guys are getting sound. I'll be looking. And also let me know if the sound quality is ass. So let's see here. Microphone. So can you hear me still? Can you hear me now? Somebody answer. You can still hear me. Okay. Let's try this. Can you hear me now? Oh, you hear humming on the last one. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Hear you now. Okay. You can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Yes, no? Yes.
think it's one of those deja vu things, or a dream is trying to tell me something, but will I ever stop thinking about it? I don't know. I doubt it. Subterranean by design. I wonder what I would find if I met you. Let my eyes caress you until I meet the thought of Mrs. Princess who. I often wonder what makes her work. I guess I'll leave that question to the experts, assuming that there are some out there, probably alone, solitaire. I can remember when I caught up with a pastime intimate friend. She said, but you're probably gonna say I look lovely, but you probably don't think nothing of me. She was right though, I can't lie. She's just one of those corners of my mind, and I'll just put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, I guess. Said adrift on memory, so said adrift on memory, so a careless whisper from a careless man, a neutron dance for a neutron fan, marionette strings are dangerous things, a thought of all the trouble they bring, an eye for an eye, a spy for spy, rubber bands expand in a frustrating sigh, tell me that she's not dreaming, she's got a niece in the hole, doesn't have meaning. Reality used to be a friend of mine, because complete control I don't take too kind. Christina Applegate, you gotta put me on. Guess whose piece of the cake was Jack Bourne? She broke a wishbone and wished for a sign. I told her whispers in my heart were fine. What did she think she could do? I feel for her, I really do. And I stared at the ring finger on her hand. I wanted her to be a big PM Dawn fan, but I'll have to put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, I guess. Said adrift on memory, so Sydney. Said adrift on memory, so Sydney. Said adrift on memory, so Sydney. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Said adrift on memory, so Sydney.
I need a glass of water. Boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Sex me so good, I say blah blah blah. I need a glass of water. Boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's perfect, it's the plan yet. It's perfect, it's the plan yet. If you got a big one, let me search it. Find out how hard I gotta work it. It's perfect, it's the plan yet. It's perfect, it's the plan yet. If you're a fly gal, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Let's make a toast stop. Let's get drunk, it's gonna bring us closer. Don't I look like a Holly Berry poster? See the velvety, I'm playing tricks on ya. Don't be like me, that's you won't find a bitch that's even better. I make it hot in Las Vegas weather. Listen up, please, while I take it backwards. Oh, I be against the callous and real with y'all. I'm not a prostitute, but I can give you what you want. I love your brains in your mouth full of rays. Love the way my ass boom, 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 boom. Keep your eyes on your arm, boom, 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 boom. Let's make you get handle this, but don't. Take a little long, let my ass go boom. Cut the lights on so you see what I can do. Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your permit, it's been planned yet. It's your permit, it's been planned yet. If you got a big, let me search it. Find out how hard I gotta work it. It's your permit, it's been planned yet. It's your permit, it's been planned yet. Boys, all type of boys. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese boys. White, dying for your dying time. Slap them, dying for your dying time. Girls, get that cash. It's 95, we're shaking your ass. Ain't no shame, ladies, do your thing. Just make sure you ahead of the game. Just cause you got a lot of fame, super. Prince couldn't ever change my name, Papa. Who can tell you slave again, no sign. Picture black saying, oh yes, a master. Picture little Kim dating a pastor. Minute man, big red can out that job. Who was the best? I don't have to ask ya. When I come out, you won't even matter. Why you act dumb like duh? Say you act dumb like duh. As the drummer boy go brum bum bum, give you some of this cinnamon. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive with my hand. It's your primitive with my hand. If you got a big, let me search it and find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive with my hand. It's your primitive with my hand. Come on,
This booth don't open till after dark, and it ain't till 12 till the party really starts. Lady, by 10, right before the fun was about to begin. All the people lined up inside and out, just one reason to rock the house. But in the daytime, the streets were clear. You slip by the good thing everywhere, cause friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Friends come out. Friends come out at night. 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 Friends come out. Friends come out at night. Now when friends get dressed to go out at night, they like to wear leather jackets, chains and spikes. They wear rips and zippers all in their shirts. Real tight pants and fresh mini skirts. All kinds of colors running through their hair. You can just about find a freak anywhere. But then again, you could know someone all their life. They might not know their freak unless you see it at night. Cause friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Friends come out. Friends come out at night. 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 Friends come out. Friends come out at night. Now the party's jumping, the place is packed, and when the crowd's like this, I'm ready to rap. But before I can buzz around on the mic, freaks are all over me like white on whites. Freaks come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, but what I like about them most is that they're real good lovers. They do it in the park, they do it in the dark, but most freaks are known for breaking hearts. You can never tell what a freak is thinking of, and you may never catch a freak without at least one glove. They don't walk, when they step, they strut. 9 times out of 10 to drive you nuts. So take my advice, you don't stand a chance. Freaks are so bad, they got their own dance. So if you wanna live a nice, quiet life, do yourself a favor, don't come out at night. Cause friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Freaks come out. Friends come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. Friends come out at night. Hut 1, hut 2. Get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be a friend. Get a little slow. Work it out now. Everybody, have a good time. Get a little slow. Work it out now. Everybody, work it out now. Let it out now. Let it all hang out. Let it out now. Let it all hang out. Dance, get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be a friend. Dance, get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be a friend. Dance, get out to sea. Show me that you deserve to be a friend. Get a little down, let it hang down. Everybody, let it hang down. If you're friend with someone, get it down. Your friend with someone, get it down. The friends come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The friends come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The friends come out at night. 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 Freaks come out. The friends come out at night. 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 The friends come out at night.
body moving, we be body moving, body moving, body moving, body moving, we be body moving.
dance. Say, dance. Say, dance. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I say, we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, please a real one, kind. And we
down.
We can dance if we want to. We've got all your right mind.
Down.
We can dance if we want to. We've got all your life in mind. As long as we lose it, never gonna lose it. Everything will work out right. We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. We can dance. Everything's out of control. We can dance. They're doing it pole to pole. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking the dance. Take the dance, yes, take the dance.
Can you hear me now? So, that's all sorted. I got a phone call while I was on the doing the thing, and I'm going to take that, and then I've got other work that I got to go get done. But tomorrow we are going to get some more sorting done, and then more listing done. We've been going just about 3 hours now, so I hope you guys can come back tomorrow. I've got 0 listings done. I obviously did not do any of that. So, yeah, that's it. I'm glad that worked out. I've been wanting to be able to do streaming properly. So, we can start kicking off some shows with some more fun stuff now. I do need to make a note for myself which input that was. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining in. And we'll talk to you later. Probably kick off tomorrow's show with some music. That'll be nice. Bye.